All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot, INC. This is going to be your Devil's Comet Solar Return reading. Okay, and this is for us as a collective. I'm coming on kind of late because today is my daughter's solar return birthday. She turned 16. So I did put like a little picture of her balloons in the community tab. I believe y'all already know what she looks like, but it should be a picture in my community tab of her. If not, I'll probably repost it again tonight. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Yes, I did not do a reading yesterday because we had to do this one. And I knew it was going to. What? I'm sorry, y'all. I tried to do all this before I came on live because I ordered them a pizza. What is it? Oh, sorry about that. It's her birthday and she got friends over. So, um, okay. Yep, she's the baby. She's turned 16. And the other one will be turning 23 in about 2 weeks or a week and a half on the 21st. And then my son, he'll probably be turning 30 something May 9th. So those are my spring children. I don't know why I'm shuffling these, but I was trying to shuffle them, but not really for something to come out. We got the King of Pentacles, so let's keep that in mind. Okay. Um, let's keep that in mind, right? Okay, so thank y'all so much. Let me do some protection stuff. Uh, and whatever comes out, come out. Okay. Some of it may resonate with you. Some of it may not. Some of it may take a little time. But based on all my other readings, more favorable time is going to be starting in May. Okay. So whatever you're going through right now, just try and keep holding on for it. Financial, love, friendship, whatever the case may be, job, career, family issues, finances, whatever. Yes. Just try and hold on for it. About time Jupiter goes to Taurus. Get some smell of my camphor. This is the camphor pellets, which helps to open up your third eye. It kind of smells like a vapor rub. Just taking some very deep breaths of that. Um, let's go over this real quick, everybody, okay? If you feel that you are an energy that needs to go out and look and participate in the eclipse, that's going to be on you. My spiritual and advice from Vesta, do not go into the darkness. Okay? We always want the light, not of the dark. For the people who do not know, I practice Vedic sidereal, not Western astronomy or astrology. I don't say I don't believe in it, but I don't abide by it anymore. Um, Western astrology and astronomy is still based on the same rules, regulations, dogma, traditions, and principles that the society placed on us, okay, as individuals, such as coinciding with government, dealing with rules, regulations when it comes to religion, and everything else, okay? So I go by the actual placement of where the stars, that includes the sun and the physical stars, and the planets are located in the atmosphere. So you can actually take a telescope and look and see that the sun or the astrological alignment is up under Pisces right now, not Aries. But based on traditions, what we have been conditioned to believe and to go by and follow, that was passed down to us from ancestor to ancestor. And we had no idea, we had no clue. For the people who are open minded to following and practicing Vedic sidereal and no longer Western astronomy or astrology. if you can physically take a telescope and see that the alignment of the stars as a constellation is up under Pisces and not really Aries, but you still want to go by what the government or society tell you that you're Aries, not a Pisces, then whatever. Okay. I'm leaning more toward physical belief instead of dogmas and principles that I must follow based on what somebody else told me that I need to follow. I do my own research and I rather follow my own trustings, instinct, wisdom, intuition. hmm Now, thank you, Miss Linda. I seen you, but I had to get that message out before I forget it. Thank you so much. You've always been such a all of y'all have been such loyal subscribers and moderators. Um, you and LJ, Miss Linda from New York, LJ, um, Naturally Nature. Um, I haven't seen Stagner in a very long time. I hope that he's okay. Um, Mel, I haven't seen Mel. I haven't even seen Pink Life anymore. I don't know where she's at. Extraordinary, hair design, um, um, Ramirez. hmm It's so many of all. Thank y'all so much for putting up with my antics, okay, and being a member of my channel and following me, okay. All right, so we got the fire. Speaking of the devil's comet, now some of you probably have already seen maybe some things on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Google, Bing, Firefox, whatever your research or what comes up on your feed, you have hopefully seen some type of information. CNN, um, Fox News, CBN News, whatever. Okay. But this comet is called the Devil's Comet. And the last time we had a solar eclipse was about 17 years ago. And it's due for tomorrow. And then the next one will be in 2044. hmm So, from an astrological standpoint and history standpoint, that's why all the fuss about this particular comet. I believe that's supposed to be surpassing during the same time as the eclipse or the eclipse itself. They're calling it the Devil's Comet. Now, only thing that I have reservations about, since I follow Vedic sidereal, the sun is not in Aries, it's in Pisces. So that's the only problem that I have with that. So I'm wondering if there will be an actual unknown eclipse when the sun does goes into Aries on that particular full moon and not tomorrow, because based on Western astronomy and astrology, and this is what we're going by, okay, um they're saying the sun is in Aries, but it's not Aries season for Vedic sidereal, it's Pisces. Now it will be Aries season April the 14th through May the 14th. So that's my only reservation. So for the people who listen to my channel and follow me, this is the advice that I always, it's for entertainment and can be also educational. But this is how my reading is going to come out. Still based on the sun being in Pisces, not Aries. And to me, this still would be a regular reading, not really a solar eclipse reading. Um, but I'm not saying that it won't be a solar eclipse tomorrow, but to me, it's going to be a solar eclipse in Pisces, not Aries. So by them calling it the devil's comet and this thing in, you know, happening in Aries season, um, and that it won't be due back until 2044, then that's kind of suspect to me. you know, because I don't do Western. You see the dynamics that I'm saying with that? But somebody may say, yes, it is Aries season. Yes, it is a solar eclipse tomorrow. No, it's not Pisces. Yeah, because y'all still follow what the government tells you. Hmm. That's the difference between me and you. Hmm. The government or this society, the astrological that you believe in, is not giving you actual placement. They're still giving you placement based off the Roman calendar. You understand? Yeah. Okay. But we got the fire. Now, like I said, we're about to go into Aries April the 14th, which is in 7 more days or so. Mastery, air element. And just like I'm channeling to you now, that don't even go in there. That goes over here. But what is it? Take off your mask in reverse. Because I was going to pull some from over there anyway. And healing popped out. The crystals. All right. But, ooh, Scorpio. Scorpio, 8th house, endings and beginnings. All right, y'all. Get ready for probably a long reading. So the last card over here was the crystals and healing. Now, don't forget, we are still in Mercury retrograde until uh, May 24th, 25th. Mm. Have faith. I'm so glad that popped out. And I call these my soul purpose cards. There's not really the real name of them, but I have no... Okay, there's way too many cards. I'm not even going to look at them, but there's way too many. I only want one more, thank you. Dream. So whatever's going on, this is not a dream. Bottom of the deck is not selling yourself out, not selling yourself short, believing in your dreams, going after your dreams, taking the mask off, um, keeping and having your faith, understanding your desires, going after your desires, self mastery, which is have control over yourself and what you need to do about you before you try and control another person or a situation. It's a lot of things that we still need to practice and understand and do as spiritual beings in this human experience. Okay, self mastery. Let's go ahead and get one of these. We also have air element, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. It's not saying that you have to be an air sign. This is all about communication over the see, they got me channeling already. Over the airwaves, CB radio, um radio waves. I don't know why I'm hearing microwave, because that's a form of waves, right? But through small doses of radiation. Um, Communication, so that can be radio, TV, uh, internet, telephone, landline. Also can be cables underground and cables up in the air. If you want to say we have satellites, okay, then satellites. Um, This also can be telekinesis. Y'all ain't never heard me say that. So, whew. All right now. Telepathic also can be teleporting. Sagittarius, ninth house. Bottom of the deck is Venus, which is love. But just to show you this right here, the highest ideals, when I just got through talking about rules, regulations, traditions, dogmas. Hey, gang. The sound is very low. I don't know why. Uh, gang. My volume is all the way up. Check your television, laptop, tablet, or TV. Also, if you're casting from your phone to your TV, make sure that volume up under casting is all the way up. And then we have get it out to the world, insight to understand the wisdom. Okay, because you're going to have the wisdom and the insight to understand what is going on right now. Yes, we live in this world. Hey, Divine 444. Hey, Marissa Franklin. How are you? Um, we're going to have insight to understand and the wisdom to what's really going on here, right? We make everything about this world and this society. True. Hey, Reese. But it's all about us. It's all about self-mastery. Glad to hear that, Marissa Franklin. Okay. It's all about self-mastery. Now, in this particular picture, this is a yogi or yoga. If you don't know what that is, you can always research and find out. But it's a, a, a agur, okay, or yoga, which is also forms of yoga, which you can practice, right? We all know that different forms, the ultimate form of yoga, uh, it don't only help to relieve stress, anxiety, and produce more zen from inside out, but it's a form of mastery. Everybody, it takes a lot to get to the highest level of yoga, but yoga also is connected to your chart. Now, for the people who do not know what your chart is, again, I do Vedic. I'm not sponsored by this company, but you can download it for free. Put in your personal information, which is your birthday, country, and state. And, oh, okay. And I do have mine turned on, gang, because a lot of people on YouTube do not activate their closed caption. So I make sure that I have mine on for my viewers. But like I was saying, the form of yoga, right? It's all about calming yourself down. It's so many details that pertains to yoga. I've never tried it yet, but it is something as a goal of mine to succeed and to do. Um, a lot of people can't handle yoga, so they turn to Pilates, and Pilates is not easy, also, right? But again, this is all about self mastery, mastery of things that you must accomplish according to your own personal journey. Okay. Now, this self mastery is going to be different for everybody. Some people have mastered more than others. For example, the not only the yogas, right? Um, or the yogis, but you can also think of the oh, it just slipped my mind. The Miss Linda, what was their name? I always call them out. The the Buddhist priest, right? Don't matter what religious denomination. Okay. Oh, welcome from Amsterdam, gang. But for example, a form of great mastery is the Buddha priest. They have mastered everything. They have mastered over their desires. They have mastered over endings in their life because most of them had to separate from children, wives, husbands, well, mostly wives. Um, you know, things of sense of materialism, money, right? They only have a sense of thank you, Miss Linda, monks. Monks and Buddha priests. Now we have Buddha priests all over the world of different religious denomination. You got some probably in Africa, South Africa. You probably have some in Europe and everywhere, right? United States. Um, Also, especially maybe China, Japan, depending on what side of religion that they want to believe in or practice. But the same thing with us, right? A sense of mastery over our own 12 chakras, our own 12 chakras, which can consist of speaking, communication, air element, what we do speak out into the universe. It does help to form our environment because our words are a form of solidifying, right? It's a form of solidifying. Um, your 12 chakras can consist of your third eye, um, your crown, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, your heart. So, in other words, we also have healing here with the crystals. So, as a collective, and this is a collective reading, right? We have a lot to do, and this is why we are not in a sense of collectiveness uh, for each other. Venus, love, right? And this is the understanding or the wisdom that we must also get out to the world. The certain rules that we hold upon ourselves, the certain rules that we are also have to abide by in this world, in this society, it's all a mask, right? It's all a mask. And soon it's time to take these masks off. It don't matter about what religious denomination you believe in, um, but having more faith in all of us as a collective, as a human race, not individually as what color, okay, or where we come from, but as a collective, what we have in common is that we're human. We're all spiritual souls, okay, in a human body of a shell, living a human experience. So, as this mastery here, we're learning how to act as humans because we're really spiritual beings where that we don't love, we don't eat, we don't use the bathroom, we don't go and get a haircut or a hair color or grow our hair. You understand? So everything that we do and have as endings and beginnings is part of our mastery to learn how to go through it, understand it. Ninth house of Sagittarius, take the highest ideals from that particular situation and use that wisdom, clarity, and insight as we proceed and make or go through a new beginning. Okay. But with the healing of the crystals here, or just healing, period, a lot of people don't know how to mastery to end something and begin something else. Okay. Selling out is in reverse. Some of you are understanding this as insight. Can be based on your own have faith here, your own religious denomination. Some of you are switching or thinking about switching your religious denomination and just not having one at all. Just self mastery. Long as I do right by myself and by the people who I love and love me, Um, I'm good at that. I'm good with that. I don't want to do this because what's happening here is, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of you have seen the coverage or the news brief from Putin, okay, that released the artifacts and also paintings and books, okay, as a sense of revelation about what we have been taught as rules, regulations, and conditioning that Jesus, quote unquote, was Caucasian as a certain race. I'm not here to debate that. You believe whatever you want to continue to believe, but it just coincides as a huge coincidence that the same people that governs all of us, right? That set the rules, the regulations, the traditions, the principles. Okay, you must follow this holiday, you must do this on holiday, you got to spend money on this holiday, you got to buy your lover or your spouse or children chocolates on Valentine's, you got to color eggs on Easter because that coincides with hiding eggs, coincides with Jesus and Christ. Okay, so you must go to the store, you must buy all these eggs, you must dye them. Okay, then you got to hide them, and all of that is propaganda. But it's also a form of conditioning somebody to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again because society needs you to spend that money. Society needs you to pass that down as a tradition to your children to make sure that they believe in the same thing, right? Also, spend money. hmm As you just put two and two together, the certain principle was that the same people who were running this society or this world needed it to be the same color as them so that the principle of the whole mask, the card right here, will keep standing in effect. Because if Christ or Jesus was another color, then the principle won't stick. They won't believe in it. Okay? Then we will have issues with trying to overtake other human beings as a way also of slavery because we can't do slavery over these groups of people if Jesus or Christ is the same color of them. It's not going to work. So we got to hide something. If you think about the whole propaganda, it will start to make sense to you. Hmm. Healing. A lot of people, you just don't know. A lot of people are doing a lot of healing just by that truth coming out. Because if it wasn't the truth, it wouldn't be hid up under allegedly the Vatican, and allegedly Putin would not have had it hid in his vault in Russia, still keeping it away from society as part of going along with the secret. Mm. But like I said, it all must come to an end so that the new start, the new beginning can happen as mastery. Okay? Because you can't keep selling people out here. It can't keep going on. It will help the sooner that we know and learn of the truth, we can start on the proper healing as a society, right? As a human race, not color, but as a human race. So more healing will also be um Miss Linda or Reese, will some of y'all retract that or put that sucker in hiding or banish him, Tarot Destroyer? I don't know why he always comes on my channel fucking with me, but He probably somebody that I know that's trying to troll. But if he would behave, I don't mind if he stay because he don't bother me. Actually, I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do. But for 7 years, he's always been a troll on my channel. Like he don't have anything else better to do. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now, if we want to break this down to love and relationship, for some of you who want to hear that, a more favorable time, like I said, is going to be around the start of May. We're still in the Mercury retrograde. That has a lot to do with it also. Uh, and during this time, work on yourself. And I said this in the Mercury retrograde video that I got already out on my channel. Limit your communication if you can. Watch what you say. Use your words very carefully right now. The shorter, the better. Because what's going to happen is everything that you have done and invested in so far, time, money, energy, dates, you know, love as an investment with Venus over here, attention, some of you desire, okay, because of that Mars, it may go all to waste. hmm Because with this Mercury retrograde on top of this eclipse, the eclipse wants to eclipse things away that we have been invested in, whether it's as a collective, as a human race, or break it down individually for you as things, situations, and people in your life. Okay, because it's time for the mask to come off. It's time for yours to come off, even though you feel that you may not have one, but you do. hmm You do. We all have them. Some people, it can be about vulnerability. You have some type of mask up because you don't all the way want to be vulnerable. So that's your mask, right? Mm. Some of you may have a mask up where you don't want to invest into this person, this job, this career anymore. You don't want to keep paying this amount of rent for the place that you stay at, you know? Some of you may actually have to be moving soon. It's going to be different for everybody. Even if this is a person you're thinking about, they're crossing their mind right now on if they want to still of to keep investing into this and also keep investing in hiding behind the mask. Mm. Like I said, Five of Cups. Some of you is going to come to a realization, or it may just end without you really seeing it. Okay, it may just fall off because of the eclipse. You have been putting less energy, time, money, telephone call, communication, text message, DMs, however you want to say it. It can be family, friends, a best friend, telling your job, I'm not available, or I keep trying to take off. You keep calling in, I can't come in today. That's because you're not invested into that job anymore. It's time for you to end it and move on. You don't invest it all that you can do. That is also a form of clarity and wisdom. You wanting to be more in your sense of higher ideals, that this is not for me anymore. I've outgrown it. Yeah, we do outgrow our jobs. We do. But some people still continue to stay in it. And that's when you have a lack of growth. Also can be Seven of Pentacles in reverse. No, my goodness. My friend, he just buried an uncle yesterday. So his uncle's funeral was yesterday. So, and Miss Linda, I did talk about this several weeks ago prior to this eclipse that we will be losing a lot of people. It has been a lot of celebrities that been on TV shows and kids TV shows, right? The eighth house, endings and beginnings. All types of secrets are coming out. What did I tell y'all before when Rahu and K2 moved the end of last year? I said secrets. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Reese. I said secrets that has been hidden will begin to come out. I said that all of last year. I said it in the video of Rahu and K2 moving last year. I said that the planet alignment, every time K2 and Rahu move, we have some type of serious tragedy as a collective. The last time it moved was 2001 in September, and we all know what happened in September of 2001. So now is going to be another one. Now, I don't feel with the rap industry mogul as a producer and all that considered as a Rahu K2 major event. No, I'm talking about some type of major catastrophe. Now, it could be allegedly the boat that hit the bridge up up in Baltimore. It also could be the earthquake that just hit China and the earthquake that did hit New York. Okay? But I really feel allegedly is going to be something even more major. Now, it can be the war that's going on right now in Ukraine and etc. Um, this is also allegedly biblically why they wanted to uh, do the certain ritual of the three heifers, okay, in Jerusalem and so on and so on. Right? It's a lot of stuff that we can cover. I'm far from sleep on it, right? But everybody is not ready to hear it. Everybody is not ready to what needs to get out to the world for the better of their highest ideal, okay? For them to gain and get this insight of wisdom to understand self mastery. Because a lot of people like to stay like this. They always worried about stuff that did not work out and sit there and continue to dwell on it. Whether it's feelings, emotions, uh, a marriage, somebody broke up with them, what they feel is the love of their life, and so they don't want a new beginning, right? Let's keep going. The moon. Um Now the moon is our hidden feelings and emotions. It's also our mother, because nurturing comes from the first divine feminine that every human being is their first encounter, okay, as their transition from a spiritual being being transformed, eighth house, into a human, right? Because the human body and shell is not activated until it goes vaginal into the upon earth, right? It's a body of a shell with a human soul, a spirit in it, but it is not able to fully, how can I say it, be a part of the world until it comes out of the womb, because inside the womb, as we all know, is attached to the placenta. So it's the mother that's walking around doing everything, but once the child is born and the placenta is cut, thank you, Star Angels, then it's up to you for self mastery. I'm not quite sure with this moon card in reverse if something is going to be revealed here, such as somebody releasing their feelings and emotions, or if they're still hiding it. Because I do see somebody here is going to not gamble or take a chance on continuing a situation with you. The lovers. See there? As you can see, because they're not ready to be more adaptable. They're all in the mind. You see mental. hmm I feel that this person or you is not ready or can't be very versatile right now. So their responses or being responsive to you is very limited. hmm And you see that say superficial? Yeah. That's why the mask card is here. Now, I believe that this change is going to be, it can be a physical, okay? But with talking about this eclipse here, and I'm seeing mental with intellectual, inquisitive, superficial. All of that is air element because it pertains to the mind, okay? It pertains to the mind. So it can be a change. There it go. You see that? Yeah, y'all woke now. Don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on Vesta, the wheel. Like I was indicating, I feel that it's going to be a change of the mind, change of the mindset, mastery. Because we can only master our own mind. Quit allowing other people to master you. Mm, right? That's ninth house of Sagittarius, which is your own insight, clarity, wisdom. Is also you being more open or adaptable and more inquisitive with source or the universe, spiritually being open so that you can be more guided. Some of you have been studying religion, even if you're into the Bible. Maybe you have been praying more, reading your Bible or passages, whatever the case may be in your own particular religion, gathering, researching. Some of you may have been thinking about travel or may have to travel long distance. This is also ninth house of Sagittarius about a source of giving. Okay. It will be a change. Somebody here will be changing on how they feel. The moon card in reverse. Either because they need to do more healing, and this is also for some of you why something new has not begun yet and you're waiting on it. You can feel a sense of sadness and despair, a little down for some of you, like Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I put in some time and effort, but I'm not getting back what I feel I deserve, or some type of leverage or balance from this person. You've expressed your feelings and emotions, but the person has not really been on the same level. But the will is here. Now, we can't stop fate. That's the wheel of fortune. So again, don't continue for some of you to sell yourself out. Stop it, okay? At self mastery before it gets deeper and worser. Some of you is like, this is not what I dreamed of, or I did dream of this person uh, that was supposed to be for me. You are having faith, but don't give up on your faith. Okay. It's something here also that will be getting out to the world. Let's see if it's gonna come out. Now I ain't forgot I got Venus over there. Okay. Venus soon will be on the move, but like I said, things will be more favorable when it comes to our money, our finances. Look at there. Our finances, love, relationship, partnerships, whatever the case it may be, in May. Okay. The Seven of Swords in reverse, and that's a yes. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Vesta. So we're going to buckle up, Buttercup. We're about to get some type of truth. Well, we already got one dose of truth for society, which is the uncovering of the paintings and the artifacts from Putin, allegedly, uh, as a news release. Can you imagine him broadcasting that all around the world and people's mouth dropped because they know that he is not a type of person to lie. He don't got time for it. So he felt like, allegedly, that it was time to speak of the truth, because speaking of the truth, it ends things in your life, okay, so that new things can begin, even if it's about control, whatever the case may be. But it needed to get out to the world. Ninth house Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So somebody is going to be very hesitant about saying the truth that can be personal for you, about they want a love relationship. For some of you, somebody was married. Damn, it's a double yes. What did I tell you in the beginning about the sun? Now, the Four of Wands actually is Vesta. Do your research. That's why I named my channel what I did. Vesta means hearth. Hearth. It also means threshold. The threshold between outside, the threshold coming into the home. Fourth house. Vesta also was an emporium or a coliseum over in Rome, um, long time ago. Okay. Uh, but yeah, look at there, the Milky Way. These some strange cards coming out. Anytime we decide to talk about the moon and the eclipse. And what is this? An eclipse. It was supposed to be when the moon goes over the sun, right? But the moon is in reverse. So, like I advise, entertainment and educational purposes only. If you want to go outside and partake into the darkness, that's up to you. But remember, we want the light, the sun. The sun is what we know is the sun of the ultimate source, right? The sun is the source. The sun is the universe. A form of happiness, joy, healing. This also can be for the sun people, the sun children, the children of the sun. Some of you also, some of you are a lover to a certain person that may have been married to somebody. Maybe they didn't tell you they were married, but somebody here also, because the sun is also what? The father, right? It's also Leo energy. It also can be fifth house of dating, romance, procreation, the making of a child, and intimacy. It's also about going out, having a good time. It also can be vacation. It can be summertime. Um, it also is about a red flag. Mhm. So we have the Milky Way, as we're talking about stars and everything else, right? Networking. What do we have up here already? And you see me shuffling and the cards come out, but the people who don't follow me, this is new to y'all. But my channel is real. So everything that I channel, the cards are gonna come out and confirm it. So air element communication. So we have networking, marketing, social media, publicity, internet, fame, expansion, exposure, and spotlight. What did I tell you about 30 something minutes ago in the beginning of the reading? I talked about, I broke down the air element, which I said CB radio, internet, telephone, whether it's telephone lines in the air or cables up underneath. I said about the internet. I also said about radio waves. I also talked about TV signals, right? I broke all that stuff down. So, what I'm getting, and I'm trying to be very limited, you have to read in between the lines because I don't want my channel taken down, okay? I have to do or go back to my podcast where I can say things the way that I need to say it. Yes, I did used to have a podcast, but I stopped doing it. So I may need to switch back over to that. But breaking it, read between the lines. We have air communication, the Milky Way, and the sun, and the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Something will be broadcast over, allegedly, over some type of communication. Can be networking through social media, uh, DMing each other. Can also be through radio or TV, okay? And or internet as some type of exposure here. Can be a stay in your house type of broadcast because of this eclipse and or the sun. Whatever may be coming off or happening to the sun allegedly. These particular radio or cyber or uh, whatever type of communication wave also can be some type of signal. We may have a signal to go off, something like the Amber Alert type of signals that we all as a collective get to our phone. It's going to be global though. Something is going to come through as an alert and some form of communication. They already knew about this allegedly because the Seven of Swords is in reverse next to the Wheel of Fortune. It's time to get this out into the world. And again, Mercury. See that Mercury is in retrograde. Now, I do want to give some type of good news. Somebody here don't want to actually continue to self-sabotage or to try and get away with this. So somebody here is going to have to tell you the truth. That either that they do want love and relationship and want to build a foundation with you and you actually make them happy. This can be some of you that may want to communicate this out to somebody, but somebody is going to change. Now, I don't feel again that it's going to be in April. Okay? So just bide your time, limit your communication, watch the words that you say because somebody may misconstrue and take that the wrong way because of Mercury retrograde. Okay? Because somebody here is already coming out of some type of form of being let down. It may not be by you, but from other circumstances in their life. hmm Can be coming from a breakup. But for some of you, you may get a truth that this person actually want to work it out, whatever who they have a child or is a father to. So that could be their baby mama, baby daddy, or they're wanting to try and stay in their marriage. For the other half of you, somebody here is resisting the change of fate. And they know and see you are their happiness and their new foundation, but they don't want to self mastery. They don't want to master this right now. So, not telling you to wait on anybody, but things are going to change anyway when Jupiter goes to Taurus. This is in reverse, which is the dog loyalty. Not a supportive friend, okay? Not faithful, no companion, not loyal, and not devoted. Some of you also, your pet may get confused. All animals probably may really get confused during this eclipse because the dog and even the wolf here and the crustacean is in reverse. Now, the dog in the picture is going to be loyalty. You see how the cards are mimicking each other? Two dogs. You said yours is very quiet right now. Yeah, they feel the energy of the eclipse is putting their nocturnal senses into whack. Yeah. So you have two dogs here. Dogs is about being a great friend, supportive friend. Also can be a sibling for people who have sisters and brothers, whether they're, blood or step. It don't matter. Um, your peers or your fellow peers, which can be co-workers, your pets, um, any type of companion can be like also a best friend, or you said your cats are really wow. I didn't think that y'all would chime in and say anything about your pets, but it's coming out. So then we have the wolf. That's going to be Taurus energy for me. Don't ask me why. The wolf is going to be in alignment with the moon, right? Because they howl at the moon. They are ruled by the moon because they are nocturnal. And then you have the crustacean here, which Cancer is fourth house for me, but I don't know why they got a lobster, but whatever. Okay. The crustaceans. So amazingly, both of these came in reverse. So do not depend or go by your feelings and emotions. Thank you, angels. This is why the air element is coming out. Gemini, then air element. It's all about your mental, your intellectual, your responses that you would give or how you react to something. Okay. And being adaptable and flexible. Not your feelings and emotions here, because somebody here is not going to be very much dependent on a companion or whatever the case may be. Don't depend on that. And it's also not going to be a very good time to depend on the water. Okay. Allegedly. I mean, like in the water, like in a boat, on the ocean, etc. Somebody here may also send you some type of message that they don't want to be a companion, and you may get a sense of realization that this person is not a loyal companion. Um, but again, for some of you, don't heed too much into that because change is here, and we're all going through the same thing. So what you're trying to master, also another person may be trying to master that plus other things. Okay, because we're all on different elements, right? On different frequencies and vibrations and paths. So allow your person time to come into this loyalty that you're looking for. It's not about your timing, it's about the truth and the timing of the wheel of fortune to the sun, which is a double yes, but not now. This is in reverse, which is the falcon. Needing to rise above, not having the ability, not having a strategy or a plan. Some of you need to have some type of plan just in case your internet communication goes out. You need to focus and understand that this is a transition, okay? Some things may change for others, some nothing may not change at all, but your higher self and your frequency. Remember, I talked about the third eye in the beginning of the reading. That's why they had me to say it. Remember, because I talked about the camphor. Let me speed this up a little bit. We're on here just chit chatting. If y'all, one of y'all have a question or something regarding the eclipse, you can put it. Not about love and relationship. Just a whole separate, I mean, just personal. Okay. If your question is still pertaining about tomorrow and the eclipse, about what you should do about a relationship, I'm telling you that already. Just bide your time out. Okay. Concentrate on what you need to concentrate. Keep your frequency and your level of vibration by doing yoga, Pilates, you know, your spiritual religion stuff, what's prayer, reading the Bible, the Quran, whatever you do for you, okay? Because right now this transition is about going into a higher self mastery. The looms is in reverse. Like I said, no deep commitment, okay? Um, we're trying to reawaken lost hopes and manifesting deep desire, which is already right here. You see how the cards keep repeating the word desire. Desire was the first card. Some of you are really desiring, like, it's time for a change. I want love. Relationship also can be marriage. Some of you may have met somebody that maybe you see as potential spouse material, or live in together, Four of Wands, whatever the case may be for you. But not right now. Not until they're able to, and this is my PL, not until protection and good luck. Not until they're ready to understand and conquer the truth. Hey, Nuez. You know what I called you, David? Ruiz. My fault. I said Ruiz. Didn't I, Miss Linda from New York? I said Ruiz. But you was on my mind, David. I bet David like, my name is Nuez, not Ruiz. But hey, at least you being thought about, huh? No, 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 no. I knew that card was gonna come out. All right, so now we got the full moon. See there, what did I tell you about this air of element? The state of oh, you're so welcome, David. Always. State of communicating. Air element, right? What's the first word it say? State of equilibrium. Being in our high priestess mode. If you want to say Hierophant and High Priestess, both of those are the highest element of higher self, all knowing, inner knowing, right? The veil between this reality, this realm, and the next, or several others. Beautiful, self aware, harmonious, radiant, and harvesting. Oh, Lord. Really didn't want to see nothing about no harvesting. Since I do see harvesting, and the moon. Um, for some of you, if you want to do levels of protection over your child or children, here you go. Okay, be self-aware because it is some red flags here. Okay, and we see the word harvesting and then a child here, allegedly. So, this, okay, see that? So that's why they had me use the reference of the child being in the woman's womb, and it's up to that person once the umbilical cord is cut that it's time for them to self-master their self, right? They have to learn how to tie their own shoe. They have to learn how to bathe. They have to learn what joy and happiness is from within. Okay, no longer sharing those feelings and emotions, the moon card, through the umbilical cord and through the mind of the mother by being attached, right? Then I say all that. Then we have the only card with a woman come out here as the queen of the moon. It's all about our state of equilibrium, and that's up to you as self-mastery. All right, let's quickly throw something else out because I'm getting bored of this. Not bored, and now we're talking about the hermit. Some of y'all still going to be out and about, okay? Some of you may not have no choice, um, but you need to be very much more analytical right now. I feel that you don't need to work harder toward or for a relationship. I feel that you actually need to be more conservative right now and more reserved. Um, because things are not very critical as much as you think when it comes to love and relationship. What's very much more critical is your state of equilibrium. Now, I talked about this in other videos too, about family members that may have diseases such as psychological or psychiatric, okay? Their state of equilibrium. So somebody here may be also feeling like they're being attacked um, through their equilibrium. So just stay on the lookout for family members. Now remember that these eclipses last 6 months. Just because we have it tomorrow, allegedly, don't mean that it's over. It's going to be 6 months worth of energy here. We have no contact silence. So again, I'm really feeling on this communication. Now they already told us that some people may not have communication air element on their phones. Internet probably going to go down. Or allegedly they may take it down. However it resonates for you. Right? Because they don't want any social media or networking or publicity. It's like somebody's doing something in the dark so that it can come to the light. That's what I'm getting. Because even a hermit is in reverse. It also can be some shares monetarily, like money or something that's transferred or shared between people or companies and or world organizations and or governments, because the selling out card is in reverse and the hermit in reverse, the seven of swords in reverse, the moon in reverse, the seven of pentacles in reverse, and then we got the Milky Way with networking, marketing, exposure, fame, and expansion. Now please remember, I know all about CERN and everything like that, okay? But I can't do and talk about everything because this reading will be 2 to 3 hours. If y'all want to sit and I keep pulling cards, that's fine. I don't got nothing else to do. But we do have silence and no contact. So just remember that you and your person also can be family, may go or cannot contact each other. So the strategy is in reverse. So make sure you go ahead now for some of you and make some type of strategic plan. Thank you, angels. Remember that Mercury retrograde, I tell you all the time to redo, replan, re strategize, recalculate, right? Rethink, remember, because with this Mercury being retrograde on top of this eclipse, this can enhance the silence and the no contact. Now, of course, it may be certain areas than others. What is that? Lies. Keeping secrets. Moon card in reverse. This keep getting deeper and deeper. This like all my children. It's like a soap opera. Okay. So we got silent. Okay, so some of you, if you haven't been talking to somebody and they've been being silent, it's because they keeping a secret. They got some type of woman or man on the side here, a lover. Can be a ex-lover, can also be a spouse or ex-spouse, mother of their child, father of their child. This is why they can't be so loyal and devoted with you. Can be because they want to either get back with this person and create a home again, or they've been over this person's home, or they've been over their home. But somebody keeping a secret. Let's find out what the secret is before we go forward. I'm already being nosy. I might will keep being nosy. Now, again, if we're talking about your government and the world, yes, then the secret is about to be revealed, the sun. So what's keeping the secret in the lies? What is that? Self-indulgence, which is self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So somebody here may be lying, okay, and maybe they are wanting to go back toward this other person or try to reconnect with the ex for some of you, because they're lying to their self, because they got self-worth issues, and they actually self-mastery. They don't value their self. So this is a lot of times why people like, I'm going to say it, like going back to exes, because they like the self-indulgence, and they don't have to do the shadow work. You have to do shadow work when you end something to go into something new. And somebody here is either just now starting shadow work and taking time to heal, and maybe they're lying that they were busy or something like that because they're having self-confidence issues and appreciating their self. Now, this also can be some of you. Maybe why you cut off a lot of people, also contact with families and friends, because you just don't want to contact or be available. Okay? Because you are taking time to heal. But I feel that for a lot of you, this person wants you, but they got to do the work. This flipped in reverse. Look, I swear to goodness, ex-lover, and it flipped in reverse. Oh, spark. Now, this deal is a new deck, y'all, so this is the first time we seen this. And I was just talking about the ex-lover, and it came in reverse. So, okay, I still say what I said, but for some of you, it's not an ex-lover. The problem is that this person is, they got self-worth issues. Now, it can be because they broke up, their family broke up, they lost some materialism, can be a home, you know, clothing, furniture, cars, you know, maybe, you know, getting out of the home where their kids was at all together. We're going to clarify this ex-lover. Now, I know everybody don't worry about their ex-lover, but he or she is popping up in this reading for a reason. Poker face. See, that's what I'm saying. Poker face in reverse. So in reverse is talking and what is that? Oh, taking a chance. The words are white. I can't hardly see it. Taking a chance, risking options, not showing hand, and gambling in reverse. So their shadow work for them is the self appreciation and understanding not to take the risk to gamble, okay, and take a chance on an ex lover again. I'm gonna show you something crazy. Y'all seen me been put this deck down, right? Look what's up under here. What is that? Gamble. Hmm. Now I see numerology, the precise time, and then Venus right there up under in reverse, and she's already over here in the upright. Numerology, precise. Some of you pay attention to your numerology, and that's what I was saying about taking a gamble, taking a chance, gambling. Some of you also, this person may have had to end or separated or was kicked out due to gambling. Gambling the money for mortgage, rent, bills, the money for the kids. That can be anything from dice game, poker, literally. You got football, fantasy, all online type of gambling. You got the slots machines everywhere and a lot of convenience stores. So it also can be literally gambling for some of you. But now there's also can be the lie or the secret, okay, that this person do want their ex back, but they're understanding with self-mastery in 8th house of Scorpio that it's just not wise for them to still want that ending as a new beginning. It's time for them to leave that alone. And some of them don't understand that as self-appreciation, that it's time for them to network and to move on, okay, and understand that state of equilibrium of that change of mindset, also change of vibration. Ooh, look at that. Every time I say something, they give me the card. Look at there. Grave. No second chances. Thank you. Hmm. Let's keep going. Intimacy, bonding in reverse. Yeah, because either this other person for the person you're thinking of is not bonding or don't want to bond with this person, and this made them hard to bond with you. Some of you are beginning at self-awareness. Now, this also could be the rebonding of a friendship, the rebonding family members. For some of you, rebonding with children, especially if they're older. We have some that may be like teenagers, that may be like runaways and stuff like that, and you know um, your child has not came back home. It's all different type of scenarios here. It don't have to just be a lover, okay? Now again, this also can be about your job. Let's get one more and let's move on. You can always come back to this. Ooh, I'm hand pulled this one. Intuition and inner knowing. That's what we're talking about anyway. All right. Endings again in reverse. So, like we already know, eclipses are about endings. Okay. This is in reverse. Breakup, endings. So, whether it's your person that you're thinking of, they're having a hard time of getting over something from their past or in their current right now, and they need to eclipse that in order to bond with you. For some of you, this is you needing to end something uh, so that you can have a new beginning also. Don't keep the secret as a lie. If you feel that, you're not able or want to bond with this person or no longer to invest into the situation, don't continue to lie. Okay, just find numerology, the precise best time for you to tell this person. Because it also can be that they're trying to find the precise time to tell you, and that's why they're keeping a secret. Let's clarify these couple of cards and see what else I could throw out. I'm going to try and make it. Um, I don't want to go the full 2 hours, but let's see. This is my mistress card. I just know I hate snakes, y'all, so that's why I'm over here screaming. You see the eye through the snake, charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. Again, with the self mastery. Somebody may be well mastered in how they charm other people, girl or guy with the snake, right? Um, but don't also continue to let somebody use you because that's taken away from your self mastery. Because you will be, or some of you are enabling this situation because you're allowing people to cross your boundaries, which is very hard for a lot of us humans to control, which is like to keep up boundaries from people that we like or that we're wanting to bond or get close to. So we all, in a sense, sometimes have a hard time keeping boundaries with people who we are attracted to, who we're married to. Because even if you're married or living with somebody, you still must keep your boundaries. This flipped out. Yep, mirroring. Self reflection, interpretation, and inner wounds. The Mask card. Again, bottom of the deck is a date. And it is get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, and dating online. You did have Milky Way, which talked about networking. So it can be meeting somebody online for some people who like that. And then we got the Mask with abundance. The mask was already here in reverse. You see how the cards are mirroring each other? They keep coming out, right? So we have hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, and gaslight, and what is that? Personify. But since the big card of mask came in reverse, this is what you or somebody else. Now, also dealing with the world, what's going on right now. Somebody is pretending here and gaslighting us. They're charming us. They're using us to stop doing self reflection, introspection, and helping the sun, which is a natural healing aspect, right? To help to heal our inner wounds. Then we have abundance. Remember, I talked about money earlier? So we have positive mindset, manifest, gratitude, and bliss and blessings. That's what I was speaking of when I was talking about the Wheel of Fortune next to the Sun card, and about the state of your equilibrium. The state of our equilibrium as a collective needs to be a positive one to offset this darkness. Okay, because numerology, the date is being assigned with whatever that this society or world is trying to unveil. Okay? Yes. Um, let's see. Why not use these? We haven't used these in a while. If you know, you know. Read in between the lines. Look at the rewind this back. Read the cards. Look at the cards, right? It's very self-explanatory. Look at there. Communal living. But as you can see, the devastation of how the rocks have, how the communal living is inside of the mountain, right? But it also, to me, looks like a form of destruction or going back as a sense of reverse, right? Because right now we have uh, skyscrapers, apartments and skyscrapers with windows as glass. We have all these brand new type of dwellings, but this type of dwelling is very minimum here. It's inside of the mountain. It's like going back as a reset. It's also as a sense of community living. What I tell you? Authority figures. Somebody also here can be going into a sense of hiding inside the mountains, or something is already in the mountains allegedly, and something is about to get authoritative. The thumbs up, the sun, yes, for it to come out. We got medicine man and woman and health. And what's the picture of that? Now, go figure that you got two snakes came out here. Not only the devil's comet, but allegedly NASA. What's the NASA's type of I don't want to say thumbnail, but what's their artwork, which is the tongue, right, of the snake. Like I said, if you pay attention to the cards, it's telling you already what it is. We got health and medicine man and medicine woman. Now, this also could be our ancestors. It's also the dream catcher. So, is there going to be allegedly some type of new health scare? Will some people be affected by their health, or being charmed into some type of new medicine, allegedly, with the girl with the snake card here, because of our state of equilibrium? Something is about to be released in the health industry. And it's already been authority figures. It's already been approved. They told me to show y'all this before I put the other card out. You see how the cards are mirroring each other? Somebody's health also can be being affected here. Can be stress or something like that. Can be you, family member, or the person that you're thinking about. Okay. Now, the Hermit card is in reverse, which is Virgo 6th house. And Virgo 6th house is about our money. It's about our work, our service. Can be also about partnership, 9 to 5. Um, Delays. And also, some of y'all pets are going to get sick. Unfortunately, some of you, your pets may also pass away. Be careful of reptiles around in your community. Because of this eclipse, they may come out of dwellings or come out of nowhere. Something also may begin to get enforced And if you don't have it, you may have to stay in the house. And these are my past life cards. Some of you are medicine healers, or it's passed down as tradition through your family as ancestors. Some of you are meant to, or will, if some of you are already a MD or PhD or something like that, some of you will be the ones to network or go through social media as an outlet of way of giving health advice. Some of you are natural healers. You may feel that you already or have shaman as a past life here. Unrequited love. Some of you, this is why you're drawn to this person. It's because you did either lose them as a battle in their health, and this is how you lost your past lover, and this is why you feel like you should marry them, you want to marry them, or you are drawn to this person in some type of way as past life. Some of you, you've healed this person before in past life, and intuitively you may feel like you need to heal this person again, but they are coming from a upset of their current unrequited love in this realm. So this is why it's hard for them to recognize you in this reality as unrequited love from the past. Some of you, it was either you was a healer or your mate past life was a healer. Also, one of you could have been in society as some type of authority figure. Also, probably worked in the community as some type of physician, shaman, medicine man, and or woman. Mm. You also had ties or had very much authority in past life. Also could be spiritual. Look at finances. That's what I was feeling. This is how you were making your money. Some of you, you're getting understanding of a calling of some type of way to help to heal the spiritual realm of us, okay, as spiritual beings through human medicine or health. So it can be, medical, pharmaceutical, nurse, medical assistant, doctor, OB, OBGYN. hmm This also could be your mother that was this in past life, and the way that you naturally heal yourself and also can be other people. Uh, what comes to you now as prophetic dreams. But somebody here as an authority figure will be making money just like they did before off health and medicine and off of people that we love. It will be forced upon the community. But this is coming up as a health something. Okay? So from now up until the end of the year, just pay attention to authority figures that will be implementing things about our health and medicine. hmm So I don't know if we're going to get a change in our health benefits. Uh, can be for the worser. It popped over here. Forgiveness. Somebody here in your past life, whether it was you or your lover, somebody here also did something for money. Okay. And I don't think it was for the best or highest ideals. So it can be that you learned from that wisdom from your past life and brought it into this one. And this is why you are a shaman or some type of medicine healer or spiritual healer. Can be through um, books, poems, through your intuition, also can be through tarot readings, something like what I do as unrequited love, as a way to heal your heart or to show forgiveness or understand or give forgiveness to your loved one. Now, it don't have to be somebody you were married to, but I feel for some of you it was. Now, these are past life cards, okay, and it's coming over into this uh, reality of who and what. It can be why you and your, if you want to say twin flame, or why you and your mate are not together, or why with the mirroring card way up under there, right? The mirroring, where that as unrequited love, you probably feel a pull to this person, or they're feeling the pull to you, uh, that you are their natural healer, and that since they did not conclude or was able to fix this in the past life, they're needing to come to that self introspection now, the shadow work, and understand that you were or are their past life lover, mate, spouse, parent. But somebody here did something for money, okay, and it wasn't something good. I think that they was y'all ignore me when I do that, because the epiphany sets in. You see that? What they say? Selling out, right? Mm. Somebody sold. Somebody sold their self out for money. Somebody let an authority figure buy them, and they're needing to ask for forgiveness, unrequited love, for something that they did or gave to the community that affected the community and the health of the community. It was some type of medicine. So this person was a doctor, some type of healer, some type of creator as a medicine, right? Yes. See, if I keep going, it always gonna keep continue to come out. You know what I mean? But it's just about with YouTube, people don't like to take the time to. They just want to know about their lover, if they're coming. Some people want to quickly know about money. But readings are readings for a reason of why the stuff take time to come out. And the only way that I can network it to you through social media is to be here on YouTube. You understand? Let's get two more. This also can be somebody who did not live up to their fullest potential in past life and did not accumulate or make enough money for both of you as a married couple or etc. So they're asking for forgiveness. So it can be this is why you were living in this type of communal living or area, is because this person did not make enough money. Okay. Somebody here also could have moved on and became an authority figure in the health industry in a particular area community, right? Past life, and left the other or their spouse or mate behind and began to make a lot of money. That also can be a reflection to what's going on for some of you in your love life now, where one of you is more concerned about money, okay? And which we all should be, right? But it's also bringing up the past issue of unrequited love because you are the one. But because this person can be judicial issues, which can be child support, alimony, stuff like that that they need to do or to take care of. Also can be other law issues such as courts, tickets, bond, jail, paying lawyers in this reality, right? It's the same thing that went on in past life. Damn, I'm good. Look at that. Look at there. Look at there. What I tell you? Y'all can go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe on to Festa Angels. Because I'm going to give you the truth. Like I said, somebody got locked up. Somebody got locked up by an authority figure. Can be the Romans, could be tribes, um, whatever time period this was. Somebody could have gotten locked up, lost their home, or left unrequited love, the spouse in communal living. And also, it can be that you got sick and passed away. Health, medicine man or woman. Medicine man or the medicine man or woman of that community could not save you. Forgiveness. Because your person went after the money or did something for money. Also, could be why, money is such an issue. But somebody here, again, imprisonment or slavery. Whether this is why your person can't come to you, unrequited love, or you can't go to them because you're a sense of imprisonment in a relationship right now. Eighth house of Scorpio. And with self mastery here, you need to realize with um oh, thank you. Hey, Miss Linda. That some of you, what is that card here? This again is the imprisonment or slavery, right? Which is the self worth issues. So a sense of imprisonment is the time to heal, the shadow work, the self appreciation, the self worth and value because of what went on in the past life. Hmm. Some of you, it will come to you in your dreams. You already know this for some of you. Some of you feel like you are a medicine man or woman, right? Some of you, you do have a calling in nursing or wanting to be a doctor or nurse, a medical assistant, CNA. I know my mother was a nurse. She was a RN. Hmm. Okay, that's the last card. Bottom of, look what I tell you. What I tell you? Spouse. I've been having this strange light on my camera lately. I don't know why. What's at the bottom of the deck? Look at there. Spouse. I'm telling you because I'm seeing the vision and I'm hearing it. Male, female. What's up under that? Biblical. Hmm. Persecution and inquisition. Yeah. Some of you, the roles have reversed, right? Some of you, the roles have reversed, where that if you're a divine feminine in this lifetime, last lifetime you were a masculine. If you were a masculine in last lifetime, you were a divine feminine in this one. And if you understand it, the insight and the wisdom here, right? If you understand it, Venus, each human being has to understand from each person's role, spouse. The masculines have to encounter and understand on how to be more open. Okay, thank you, Angel. The longer I be on here, the more they're gonna make me channel. You see that? State of equilibrium, priestess, self-aware, radiant, harvesting, and harmonious. If you're a masculine, the problems that masculines have, which is, and we didn't turn this card over, Celtic. The problems that masculines have is they have to learn how to be open with their feelings and emotions, right? Harmonious, connected to the moon. The moon is the mother, right? The nurturing, the caring, and always constantly showing, evaluating, being very analytical, being open with their words, their feelings, being emotional, right? Because a lot of times that's what they hide and cover up and also lie about. What's the issues that the divine feminines has, which is being in their role reversal of what the masculines are. You see that? This is a role reversal here. It also could have been another person that your spouse in past life was associated with. So this is why you have energy tied to the Black Lilith, which is revenge, hurt, feeling scorned, cheated on, still feeling imprisoned in your heart, in your mind, in your state of equilibrium, right? In your relationships now. This is why sometimes you allow people to charm and or use you when it comes to love and relationships. So again, you're having to forgive your own self, learn a sense of forgiveness, self-mastery. Some of you or somebody you know may also have problems with authority figures. It's because in this past lifetime that they did something for money and they want or need forgiveness or didn't get it in past life, but it's coming through in this lifetime. So this person, or it can be you, tries to work very hard or dive so much into work that they try and make up for the forgiveness in their past lifetime. Now remember that we all been in a sort of amnesia, right? Our mind has mostly been wiped from our past life. But some of you with medicine healing here, you're able to tap in to your archistic records, right? Yes. You also can get or ask a shaman or somebody to a spiritual level to tell you your past life. But see, if you take time, everything always plays out here. Inner knowing, right? High priestess card. You already know. But if you take the time um, to understand this sense of awareness, self-mastery, you'll remember all of this. This is what your mate or who you love or want to be with for some of you, or even if you're an ex to them now. And this is why a spouse, your marriage, okay, or partnership, Four of Wands. Sun card here, the father of your children for some of you. I got the woman here, the mother of your child, that it did not work. It's because of things that they did in the past for money, things that also affected the community. They had problems with authority figures. They also, for some of you, had you as a third party, and this is why you're still in this cycle of imprisonment or slavery when it comes to third party situations. Learning your self-worth and value. Then we got the Celtic in reverse. All right now. We're going to finish with throwing these out, and then I'm going to let y'all go. You can always play this video back. It all still ties in with the eclipse of what you need to learn to eclipse away to come out of this imprisonment and slavery, and also us as a collective, as a group. We must forgive ourselves, and also forgiveness to the people of authority that put us in this communal living that affected our health. Our health through food, allegedly, medicines, allegedly, a sense of slavery, literally, okay, imprisoning our people of all denominations, unrequited love. Some of you, your mate is locked up, and some of you, you may not even see this person again. And it's all due to money. And this didn't start now. If you see how this money looks, that goes way back to Celtic times, way back before Roman days. So it's always been about some form of money. But remember, that's not why we were put here. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith and that all is well. If I can get 5 more likes, surrender your, see, that's what I'm saying. We're still in the imprisonment or slavery mindset of our finances through authoritative figures about change in our health. That's gonna, our health, our relationships, our medicines, our jobs, that we will be imprisoned or enslaved, right? Through authority figures. So surrender your fear of change, and then this was in reverse. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The money here. Okay, and for some of you, without having a spouse and or mate or being on your own, the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. The dreams card was in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, girl, we got so many cards here today, y'all. I can't even find it. I was looking for the abundance card. Girl, we got so many. Y'all, we got so many cards here tonight. I can't even find it. Keeping the faith, right? And I don't even see it. We got so many cards. There it go. Now, where the other card go? About wildest dreams and abundance. I'm just showing you how the words are keep repeating itself. But it's in reverse. We're so scared of imprisonment in a form of slavery that it's hard for us to manifest abundance as a collective. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be a service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility, humility. I know it, but I can't say it. Humility will further your goal. Abundance. Sun is your ego. It's also being in the limelight. So somebody here may really like being seen Okay, being in the limelight, being a scene of influencer, a top person, an authoritative figure. Also can be a company and or government. And then surrender your resentments, which is holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. You know, every time I put cards down, people only think that, oh, it's just about my relationship now. No, okay? It's not just about your relationships now. It's about things from your past life as a way of forgiving, okay? Self mastery, everything that you need to master from the past and in the now, because things from our past life do come back up to the surface, especially when we get married, when we have children, when we become mother and fathers. um the doves here, when we lose loved ones due to health and also due to other people, right, and their ego. It's lots of things that connects us to past life. It's just that you don't remember. But a lot of you can tap into or have dreams about maybe what you did in your past life, who you were married to. Because a lot of times it's very much similar to who you're attracted or people who you're attracted to now. But the part of that is self mastery, to learn how to also choose differently so that you don't repeat the past as a lesson. Surrender negative thinking, and this is, we're going to do a gate card, and that's going to be it, y'all. You have control over your thoughts. Your negative thoughts surface. Say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus. That's that Mercury retrograde. Refocus, rethink, redo, re strategize, recalculate, all of that, right? Refocus on positive affirmations. Let's throw out your doors and then we're going to let y'all go. You can always look at all these cards, y'all. You can always replay this back because it's going to be more than just a one-day solar eclipse reading. A lot of you, this is going to come out and resurface for you to have to redo and rethink, re-strategize, and recalculate. Um, because your person is not through with you and you're not through with them. Now, it don't mean that you have to be back with this person, but unrequited love, it can be that how you handle this situation of ending and repurposing your life and re-strategizing and recalculating your desires is going to bring you abundance for the future. Some of you don't believe that. But if you just ended on bad terms and you keep negative thinking and keep carrying on that negative thinking as a sense of imprisonment for 5, 10, 15, 20 years because of what an ex-spouse did and everything like that, then you have a lot of still self-mastery. And this can be why a lot of your abundance is not unfolding. You get it? All right, last two cards of the night, which is two doors. One is in reverse. If y'all hear that music in the background, that's my teenager. It's her birthday, honey. She in there turned up. Freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. That word dream. And then what we had, y'all, imprisonment. Because I'm trying to connect the cards so that y'all can visually see that the stuff just don't come out for nothing. Okay? Freedom. And for some people, it can be physical. Maybe unrequited love, a spouse, a son for some of you, a daughter, a husband, a child's mother or wife. But it also is a mental, right? Don't have to just be physically, but a mental sense of freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine, sacred reasons. Okay? Is this why the Celtic came in reverse? And this was in reverse which was a cure, talking about medicine, right? A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly, then you have arrived. So, your cure for the longing of unrequited love, you're wondering, when is it ever going to happen? When is it going to be for you? But again, for some of you who you have this unrequited love for, the longing as the cure is to be connected, to be married, to be in union, to live, to make and have a family, to, for some of you, reconnect your family back, right? This is the longing that you feel as a cure for the longest, which for some of you is to be in a love relationship and to be married and to be a spouse again. This is why you want to be in a relationship and spouse. Now, even if some of us have been married and divorced again, and we have been left with the sense of imprisonment in our mind because it didn't work out, right? It's because you're a person also could have been just doing unhealthy things for money, which can be gambling, not supporting you, not supporting the home, getting in trouble with authority figures. Um, some of you, it could have been in a demise because of health reasons. It's going to be different for everybody. But this is why you're longing for as a cure, which is love and happiness. And that's what we were made for as spiritual beings in a human experience. Because remember, as spiritual beings, we don't love. We're not married. We don't have children. We don't give birth. We don't have houses or physical houses. We don't have anything that money or anything like that need. We don't eat, right? We don't procreate. We don't do any of that. So everything that we're living and doing as karma is a human experience. That's why you must master this, right? You know how you master a test? If you're in high school or college and you got to ace that test to be able to graduate to the next level or get the letters behind your name or get a certificate and or a degree, it's all the same thing. You're just doing it spiritually, right? So this is what we talking about helping to heal your chakras and open up your third eye and practice self-nurturing and healing and self-worth and awareness, keeping your state of equilibrium together, understanding your purpose, not allowing people to drag you out in relationships so that it becomes unrequited love. Value yourself where you say, you know what, hey, you wasted my time, and time is something I don't have. I like you and love you and everything, but I gotta go. I got more other stuff that I'm longing for, a cure in love and happiness. And I already see that you can't give it and you can't be it. So I wish you well on your journey, but I got to dip. But some people drag this stuff out because of money. And it's never going to be the cure to their happiness. So in their next lifetime, they will be the unrequited love again and still longing for a cure of love and happiness. I thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like and also subscribe if you like the way I do my readings and the way that I channel. I also have another channel on YouTube, which is Yes or No Tarot. You can find the link to that in my community tab. And be well, be safe, stay indoors. Don't take any baths around the eclipse. Please, please, please try and eat very light, like fruit or vegetables or just juice. If you can't do that due to health reasons, talk to your medical provider and see what you can do as a light diet during this eclipse. Do not partake into the dark energy of the eclipse. Please make sure that you take shelter. Um, if you have to go out into the eclipse, I prefer that you cloak yourself up, wear some type of hoodie to protect your crown. Okay. Um, if you have a full blown cloak, please wear that. If you don't, wear some type of um, light reflecting type of gear. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Do not charge your crystals or stones in this eclipse energy. What else? I already told you don't take any showers or bath during the eclipse. Try if you can and take it earlier. You know, we all bathe around here, but if you can wait until the next morning to do it, if that'll be good too. Okay. But do not take a bath or shower during the eclipse time. Try to fast during the eclipse. Like I said, if you have to eat, eat something very light. Eat something according to your chakras, like it's something green, such as a green vegetable or fruit, something yellow, um, squash or grapefruit, can be also orange, connected to your sacral. The yellow is going to be connected to your solar, the sun, your solar chakra. Purple or indigo, grapes or eggplant or whatever fruit or vegetables is going to be connected to your third eye and or crown chakra. Um, let's see. Burn your incense, cleansing, sage, camphor, um, any type of oils, because I name them all the time. Yasmin, lavender. What else can I tell y'all? Um, Manifest, pray, whatever your mantras is during the eclipse, because it's all about the state of your equilibrium. Make sure you have some type of backup plan if you're in the area where that you will not be getting air communication, such as able to network or internet or phone line, because I do see it will be a problem with that. They will be sending out some type of air signal, can be by TV, internet, and or radio wave. So if you have an old school type of radio, make sure you have that out and prepared. For some people, still have your phone charged just like they told you, because they gave you the information for a reason. Okay. Because they do expect that most people will be inside the house. So it can be some type of frequency or wave or vibration that they may send through the airwave. So if I was you, keep your TV off. Try not to network and socialize during this eclipse, because you will be transmuting dark energy. Try and keep your children in the house during this eclipse, because I do see harvesting here. Please be self aware if you are having to walk around out in the eclipse. And don't really expect any or a lot of communication from somebody that you're interested in right now, because they may be silent because they're having or going through this pivotal moment of the actual eclipse time of self awareness and self worth. Okay, and they don't really need to talk to you, kind of, sort of, while they're in the middle of their fate changing, in other words. Yes? All right. I love y'all so much. Thank you, David. Thank you, LJ, Miss Linda from New York, of course, Reese, Extraordinary Hair Design. Who else? Naturally Nature. Um, who else am I missing? Hey, Shaylee. Divine 444. I can't forget you because you're new to our community. Who else we got in here? Marissa Franklin. I seen you once before and you came back. I think a couple of times. I'm so grateful for you and coming back. Uh, Pink Life. Hey. Hey, girlfriend. Girl, I've been talking about you. Ask Miss Linda. I said, where is Pink Life? I said that months ago. I said she'll show her face after a while. Y'all know I do long reading. Okay, thank you, Tarot Destroyer. You get on my nerve, but you still welcome. Gang, gang, gang. Period. Okay. I think that was everybody that chimed in for tonight. I know it was a long reading, but y'all could have seen that coming anyway, right? Because I want to get y'all the most information that I can. Always replay it. Take your time. If you listening to it again and the words and what I'm saying, and as the days go on, you be like, oh, now I see what Vesta was talking about. Yeah. You always have to look at something again, and then your epiphany, the sun, illumination, a aha moment strikes, right? It comes together. Cause y'all know I don't get the cards for no reason. Y'all know me on my channel. hmm And I'm thinking about doing two more other channels. If y'all have some more ideas, go ahead and put them in the chat box. I'll see them after after the video uploads. But if y'all can think of two more other different channels I can start, beside I got yes or no tarot, and that's mostly either it's gonna be yes or a no, quick answer. But I want to start two more other channels. So y'all help me decide on what it could be. I really appreciate it. Leave it in the comments. And yeah, shout out to my daughter Michaela. She turned 16 today. I put up a little picture of her balloons in the community tab. I'll probably put up her picture too. So if y'all give me a minute and come back and check, y'all see a picture of Michaela and how big she done got. How big and beautiful. And then yeah, I love y'all so much. If you need to send me out some type of question or something, you can always email me. My information is still the same all over my page. And if you want to come back and leave a comment up under this video regarding the eclipse, I can always respond back to you. Okay. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.